Welcome back to my kitchen. New and old, I'm so glad to have you here. Tonight, I'm actually going vegetarian. No, don't worry. I'm not actually turning into a vegetarian. I'm a meat eater at heart. My last recipe, which I'll post above, was egg juicy grilled steak. But vegetarians, please don't flee, because in our family, we do like to eat vegetarian at least once a week. So last week when I was putting together my mini plan, I was scrolling through Pinterest. That's where I get a lot of my inspiration. And I came across this blog, The Minimalist Baker, and she said she had a grillable vegetarian burger, and it really looked good and interesting. And so I'm gonna give it a try and serve it up to my meat-loving family and see what we think, see if it will hold up to satisfying somebody who normally would eat a beef hamburger. Okay, so to start with, the recipe said to take about 1 cup of walnuts and process them with some spices. So I pre-sauteed some walnuts. I used butter because, again, I'm not actually a vegetarian or a vegan, but if you wanted to make this recipe vegan, use like an avocado oil. So I'm gonna put it in my food processor with the spices that were recommended. That would be some paprika, and anybody who's been on my channel for any length of time knows that even when I follow a recipe, I don't actually follow a recipe because I like to do things to my taste. So that was some paprika and some chili powder, and so I'm just putting in how much I think I would like if I was cooking this recipe. And some cumin. I am going to link the Minimalist Baker's page down below, so you will have her exact recipe. Since these are hamburgers, I'm going to use my favorite secret ingredient, and that's smoked salt. I love this Applewood smoked salt. I don't know if my microphone is picking up my kids. They are watching some kind of show in my office, and they are laughing so loud, but you know, the sound of children's laughter should never be muted. So I'm just gonna let it go. I'm also hanging out in my yoga gear. I had a wonderful private yoga session earlier this afternoon, and when I got home, it was just time to start making dinner, so that's life. All right, let me process this up. Okay, so now that's hilarious. I just said I'm not muting my children, but they just popped out and said, Mom, we're watching a show. Are you gonna stop processing? But luckily I'm all done. So I don't know, did I say these were walnuts? They're walnuts. So they have now been processed with their seasonings. We're gonna move over and mix them together with some other ingredients. I love my coconut tea. So, got a wide range of stuff. I've got a potato masher to mash up the beans, and I've also got a fork because I'm not sure what will work best. But anyway, so this is some black beans. She said to drain and rinse them thoroughly, and then give them a good mash, but to leave some of it whole. So we'll do that. And then, where did my onions go? Oh, right in front of me. I also sauteed up some onions. Oh, that's gonna add some really good flavor. Got a little bit of caramelization on those onions. And I really thought I had put everything right in screen, but I didn't. This is 1 cup of pre-cooked brown rice. So I cooked that earlier this morning in the Instapot, and it's just been chilling, hanging out, waiting for me. Nowadays, you can actually buy in the freezer section pre-cooked white and brown rice, which would be perfect for a meal like this, where you just pop it up in the microwave, because you just need 1 cup. And I think they do come in 1 cup sections. It's for people who like are taking lunch rice to work or something and need it for like some kind of bowl. I think that's really convenient. Since I did plan this up ahead of time, I did make this brown rice in the Instapot this morning. Yeah, I've really been enjoying my yoga sessions. Basically, it's not something that I would have ordinarily have ever done, but you know, hey, COVID, I had just started taking some yoga classes at this awesome local studio, and when COVID hit, they had to shut down, but then they were allowed to have one-on-one students. And so we looked at our budget and decided, hey, I'm gonna sign up for 6 sessions. And so I'm doing 1 a month, and It has seriously been the best treat for myself ever. One-on-one sessions are just amazing. Very, very excited to spend time today with my yoga teacher, Morgan. Now I've got this pretty mashed up, and we might mash some more. We'll see how that goes. Oh, it did ask to put some brown sugar mixed in with that, but I forgot. So well, I think the recipe actually called for coconut sugar, but use what you got, and I got brown sugar. So we're using brown sugar today. And then about a cup of breadcrumbs, and this is our walnut and seasoning mixture. I'll tell you one thing, this really smells good. Yum. All right, let's mix this together. And the beans kind of add a little bit of a liquid, and then the other liquid that's gonna help bind this together is barbecue sauce. So of course, if you're going vegan, make sure that you have a vegan sauce, so no honey. This one actually doesn't have honey, so this one would be approved. Like I said, about once a week or so, I do a vegetarian or well, not usually vegan, but a vegetarian meal. And even then, my vegetarian, I use that term very loosely. We're doing it to eat less meat and for budget reasons. So I don't ever claim to actually be a vegetarian. I often will put bacon in my vegetarian dishes just because I'm not trying to actually be a vegetarian. I'm just eating less meat. I have a playlist called Mostly Meatless, and a lot of those are recipes that could easily be turned vegetarian. All right, I'm gonna give this a taste, and then we'll form some patties. It's really good. I know, I look surprised. I wasn't sure what it would taste like, but I didn't even put that much brown sugar, but I definitely can taste the sugar, and the paprika gives it that, and the chili powder gives it a smoky, and then this is like a sweet and spicy. I think it needs a little bit more, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is the texture. It kind of clumps up. So it should form patties, so we'll give it a try. Hey, I haven't had that problem before. The other day I was playing with my camera settings, and I think I made this like HD or 4K or something like that. So hopefully I didn't lose too much footage there. I had to run to my computer and download my, the trials and tribulations learning how to be on YouTube. Also, thank you so much for all the people who have hit subscribe lately. My channel is growing. I'm super excited. I love being able to chat with the people who are leaving comments in my comment section and grow a foodie community who loves talking all things food. Also, follow me over on Instagram. This one's not wanting to be as solid. There we go. Follow me on Instagram, also at DitDot, where I talk about family, food, and fitness. Whoopsie, this particular one isn't wanting to stay together as much as the other ones. Try one more time, and then we'll go put these guys out on the grill. So I'm waiting for my grill to get hot, and I gotta say one thing that has just been so weird for me getting used to living in this new house. Our old house was super private, but this house, let me flip. I live in like a fishbowl backyard, and I can see like other people out there. I can see other people in their backyards grilling and doing all that. And since we moved in right at the beginning of the winter, I haven't really met that many of my neighbors yet. I'm starting to though. I'm very excited to meet more. All right, let's go ahead and get these burgers on and see how they do. They feel very sturdy. I'm gonna try not to, oh, you can't see them, darn, hold on. All right, so I've got them on here. I'm gonna try not to mess with them too much. I'm gonna close the lid, give them a few minutes on this side, and we'll flip, see how they do when they flip. All right, let's see how they do with a flip. Oh, maybe I didn't leave them on there very long because that one didn't really get any marks. Oh, that one did a little bit. Well, that one looks good. Looking good. So I decided to add cheese to 3 of them. You could use a vegan cheese or leave this off completely. but I knew that my kids would probably prefer it with some cheese. So this is provolone. They came out really good. I did try to flip one of them back over again and it almost started to crumble apart. So I think trying to minimize the amount of flipping you do definitely would help, but they all came off really nice and I'm pretty darn excited. So I can't wait to try these. I want to take a moment to say thank you for watching the video. I put together a hamburger. Normally I don't taste on camera just because I film for family dinners and then I call my family down and we eat our dinner together. But this one is so unique to me that I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try, all right? So let's see what my opinion of this veggie burger is. Oh, it's kind of falling apart. That was really good. Like, that is really good. Like, I'm really surprised. I'm not sure why I'm surprised because I liked all the ingredients that went into it, but the texture is really good. And the taste, like, I'm not gonna say it tastes like beef because it doesn't, but it tastes very satisfying. I'm very excited about this. I will let you know in my pinned comment what my kids think about it. I'm very curious what their opinion is gonna be. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed filming it. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and we'll see you on the next video.